The myth of Mukasa, the benevolent god of Lake Victoria, representing the Baganda people. Mukasa, the benevolent deity of the lakes, dwelt in the tranquil depths of the water, his presence as vast as the endless horizon that stretched before him. He was revered by the Badanga people, who believed that he held the power to control the currents and to protect them from harm. The oral accounts passed down through generations described Mukasa as a majestic figure, with skin as dark as the depths of the sky and eyes that shimmered like diamonds in the light. According to legends, Mukasa was born the son of Wanema, a deity who had the ability to control the winds, and was the grandson of Musisi, the powerful embodiment of earthquakes. His and he was fervently followed by the followers of the Baganda religion. Musaka was not alone in his divine family. He had a brother, Kibuka, who was known as the god of war. And unlike Mukasa's gentle nature, Kibuka was fierce and formidable, and was revered for his ability to protect the Badanga people in times of conflict. From the moment of his birth, there was something extraordinary about young Mukasa. His eyes seemed to hold a wisdom beyond his years, and his gentle touch could heal even the gravest of injuries. His mortal family, in awe of their son's powers, raised him with love and wonder. And it wasn't until one fateful day, while playing with his friends in the field, that Mukasa truly showed his abilities. With a flash of light and a puff of smoke, he disappeared before their very eyes. His family searched frantically for days, calling out his name in every corner of their village. And just when all hope seemed lost, they received word that a young boy matching Mukasa's description had been found on a distant island. With hearts racing and prayers on their lips, they set out to retrieve their beloved son. And there they found him, sitting calmly under the shade of a majestic tree, as if he had simply taken a brief nap and woken up in this new place. From this day forward, Mukasa's family knew that he was meant for greatness far beyond their humble mortal home. But these mysterious events surrounding Mukasa's existence left the people in awe of him, and they began to see him as a superhuman being. In honor of his powers, they constructed a grand house for him to reside in, and for a time Mukasa lived there, dedicating himself to assisting humans with their health and prosperity. And rumors were spread that he sustained himself solely eating on the heart, liver, and blood of animals, and this is what fueled his seemingly boundless energy and abilities. As a mortal, Mukasa's life one day came to an end. His spirit rose from his body, and it is said that as it began its ascent to heaven, the path was long and winding, lined with towering trees and shimmering streams. And as he climbed higher, the air grew thinner, and he could feel the weight of mortality slipping away from him. Along the way, he was passed by other spirits, some familiar faces from his past life, others still unknown to him. And they all seemed to radiate in a peaceful aura, free from earthly worries and pains. And he also caught glimpses of majestic creatures soaring through the clouds or resting on branches, their presence adding a touch of magic to his already enchanting trip. As he continued upward, the sky around him changed. Vibrant greens gave way to rich purples and blues, and the air grew warmer. Soon he reached the gates of heaven, adorned with golden symbols and guarded by ethereal beings. Passing through the gates, Mukasa was greeted by a dazzling light that filled him with a sense of wonder and awe. Before him lay a vast expanse of beauty and perfection, beyond anything he could have imagined in his mortal life. He was in the realm of gods, surrounded by endless peace and harmony, and this would be his resting place, a paradise reserved for those who had lived virtuous lives on earth. In the realm of the gods, he was surrounded by 3 wives, chosen for their beauty and strength. The first was Lwanga, her face and maternal nature evident in the 2 children she bore him, Lwanga and Musozi. Najimba, with her piercing eyes and fierce loyalty, was his second wife, and together they had 2 children as well. They were named Bugungu and Kisituka. It was Naku, the third and most beloved wife, who held his heart. With her gentle touch and unwavering support, she blessed him with 3 children, Kumpulu, Naruma, and Naziri. In this divine family, love flowed freely, and their bond was unbreakable. Now, Mukasa, with his towering presence and stoic demeanor, is still revered to this day as the ultimate protector of Lake Victoria. His primary temple stands proudly on the island of Bubimbi, a sacred site that has weathered the test of time. Every detail of the temple exudes a sense of ancient power and magical energy, from the intricate carvings on its walls to the flickering torches that line its entrance. Mukasa's presence can still be felt within these walls, watching over the lake and its inhabitants with unwavering devotion. Gentle lapping of the lake aside the shore provides a soothing backdrop to the whispers of prayers and offerings to Mukasa, who remains an integral part of the locals' beliefs and traditions to this day.